Top 7 Star Trek Villains. If there's one thing Star Trek knows how to do well, it's crafting unforgettable villains. Across numerous series, films, and an ever-expanding universe, these antagonists play pivotal roles in shaping the narratives and challenging our heroes. Here's our take on the most iconic of them, ordered from the least to the absolute best. Number 7. Nero. Nero, hailing from the 2009 Star Trek reboot, is a Romulan miner who becomes a time-traveling tyrant. His grudge against Spock, rooted in his belief that Spock failed to save his home planet, drives his obsessive quest for vengeance. While he might not be as nuanced as other villains, his sheer determination and the personal depth of his vendetta introduce a raw emotional intensity to the film. Nero's actions not only serve as the catalyst for the alternate timeline of the reboot series, but also set the stage for a new generation of fans to engage with the franchise. However, his motivations, though intense, are somewhat straightforward compared to the complexity of others on this list. 6. The Gorn. The Gorn captain from the original series episode Arena is more than a mere reptilian brute. It's a challenge that tests Captain Kirk's ingenuity and moral compass. The Gorn's role as an antagonist emphasizes the themes of understanding and the ethics of survival. This encounter is a classic Star Trek moment emblematic of the series' exploration of diplomacy and empathy, even when dealing with seemingly barbaric foes. Though he may not possess the layered backstory of more modern villains, the Gorn has become a symbol of the primal test of human versus an unknown alien, emblematic of the 1960s sci-fi era. 5. The Borg Queen. Introduced in Star Trek First Contact, the Borg Queen is a chilling embodiment of the hive mind, bringing a singularly eerie personality to the most formidable enemy in the Star Trek universe. Her eerie calmness and mechanized allure provide a stark contrast to the sheer brutality and merciless nature of the Borg collective. The Queen presents a profound philosophical challenge to the Federation's ideals, questioning the value of individuality. Her seductive manipulation makes her a unique antagonist, and her impact reverberates across multiple series and timelines. It's this depth that transcends her initial role, making the Borg Queen more than just a villain. She becomes a complex symbol of technological assimilation and identity. 4. Dukat. As a recurring character from Deep Space Nine, Dukat is a multifaceted villain with his own skewed sense of morality. A Cardassian officer obsessed with power and order, Dukat is at various times a military leader, an ostensible ally, and a fanatical cultist. His ambitions fluctuate, but his charisma and complexity earn him his place in the top tier of Star Trek antagonists. Unlike other villains who can be decidedly one-note, Dukat's shifting allegiances and evolving psychopathologies make him deeply unpredictable. His story is one of tragic grandeur, filled with personal and political betrayals, thus serving as a poignant warning against unchecked ambition and moral corruption. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and highlight that bell icon. This will really help this channel out. 3. Khan Noonien Singh Khan, one of the most iconic Star Trek villains, first appeared in the original series and was masterfully reprised by Ricardo Montalban in Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. As a genetic superhuman, Khan is both physically superior and intellectually formidable, driven by vengeance against Captain Kirk. What makes Khan resonate with audiences is his complex character, balancing moments of profound loss with ruthless ambition. Khan's story is one of a great leader who becomes an anti-hero, obsessed to the point of self-destruction. His impact on the Star Trek universe is profound, offering a powerful exploration of the consequences of genetic engineering and the corrupting nature of power. 2A being of omnipotent power, Q is less of a traditional villain and more of a trickster and ultimate antagonist to the Starfleet ethos. Throughout the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, Q's enigmatic interventions challenge the crew, especially Captain Jean-Luc Picard, offering them and the viewers a reflective foil to humanity's constant struggle for growth and understanding. Q's playful yet perilous games lead to profound moral and ethical dilemmas, making him not just a disruptor, but an essential catalyst for character development. His mirthful yet menacing demeanor provides not just conflict, but an existential commentary on the nature of existence, justice, and the limits of human understanding. 1. The Klingons. At the pinnacle of classic Star Trek antagonism are the Klingons, not one individual, but an entire species that encapsulates conflict and honor in Star Trek lore. First introduced in the original series, Klingons have evolved from two-dimensional foes into complex entities with a rich cultural backdrop characterized by codes of honor, warrior ethos, and Klingon opera. Their portrayal has mirrored real-world socio-political issues, reflecting the ever-changing landscape of global relations. The Klingons are the antithesis yet eventual allies to the Federation, providing a narrative arc from enmity to understanding and cooperation. This dynamic serves as a testament to the potential for peace and unity, promoting the core ideals of the Star Trek vision. In the ever-expanding frontier of Star Trek, these villains drive the stories that captivate and inspire fans across generations. They remind us that while exploring the cosmos, the most profound battles are often those we fight within ourselves and against the darker impulses of society. Let's continue to explore these narratives and more on our channel, where we bring you the best of Star Trek and beyond, diving deep into the stories that have shaped our universe. Subscribe for more adventures and insightful discussions. Live long and prosper.